What should the Southampton ratings be in FC26? Now, of course, they're going to be a championship side, and these ratings could get harsh. Starting off with Ramsdale. Now, he's 81 rated. He's not at fault for getting relegated, but we can't ignore the goals he's conceded. Keeping him at an 80, by the way. I know it's a non-rare. I know it's a downgrade. And then Kyle Walker-Peters, -2. I think he might be leaving the Saints in the summer. Is it a transfer request or something? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know your ratings. As Harwood Bellis. Been in a relegation defence, hasn't he? I know he's a good player, but he has to prove it in another season, maybe at a different club. And Jan Bednarek getting a bit older. I think he's only in his 20s still, though. Let me rephrase that. He seems like a player that should be a lot older than he is. Still quite decent, but of course in that bad defence. And same with Ryan Manning. And then a man that's really let me down, because I watched a bit of Championship the season before and saw he was instrumental to Southampton's rise up the league. At one point, Flynn Downs. He ain't made that step up. And then Fernandez in the midfield has been a bit of a spark for them, but I still think I'm going to keep him at a silver. Hey, maybe it could be the next silver as a midfield maestro. And then we've got Joel Aribo, -1 for the midfielder. Must paraphrase, it's been a weak team, as now we're going to start on the left with Sulemana. He's just popped up at some times, and it's Sulemana. Completely got his name wrong there. And I don't know the number of the increase, but for this man, Tyler Diblin, the real deal, this man's dribbling is sensational. So yeah, just offer gold, because if he wants to be a gold, I think he needs to be in the Premier League. Maybe get a move, but I'd like to see him at the Saints. Ripping up the Championship to then prove to his managers that he's worth that price tag. And then we've got Adam Armstrong, who will return from loan, but hasn't really been there.